We are coming back to you live from inside the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City to give you your continuing coverage of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. And we are in the second game for your set of games for your Junior MPBL Monday. That is Pampanga versus Manila in the 16 under division following the victory of Pampanga in the 14 under division. Thank you for joining us. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal. Now we're going to go straight to the standings just to find out where we are at right now with our 16 under division. As we know, Pampanga, they're 2 games down in their campaign. Kabila naman, ang Manila, nakakalima na.
Well, itong ang Pampanga right now with a clean record 2-0 and Manila with a 3-2. So battle of teams na medyo nasa taas ng ating standing. So Pampanga looking to join Quezon City and Mandaluyong dun sa taas. And Manila naman, syempre, want to separate themselves in the middle of the pack.
Now let's go straight to the players that we're going to have to talk about for today. Beginning with the Manila Pirates, they have this guy. It's James Nodalo, who had 25 points with 7 rebounds and 7 assists in their previous game. Nagkwento nga siya sa atin kanina, no, na hindi naman siya maarte sa bola. Depende sa bigay sa kanya. Yun ang kukunin niyang tira. And in terms of rebounding, he doesn't really idolize any specific rebounder in NBA or PBA basketball. He just puts in all the hard work that he can on the court.
He is the do-it-all guy para dito sa Manila Pirates, and against Marikina in their previous game, he had 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Yan yung despite na hindi pa yan nakikipagagawan sa bola.
Oo. Ang mga kalaban niya ngayon ay si Gael Guevara. Is that the right pronunciation for his first name?
Yes, that's Gael Guevara.
So Gael is apparently the cousin of Aiel Guevara, who is his teammate for the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns. At kung walang idol si James Nadalo, ito, ang idol niya naman, si Scotty Thompson. Hindi naman nalalayo yan sa panibagong generation natin. And he loves slashing with that basketball.
And with his numbers that he was able to put up against Valenzuela, very Scotty Thompson nga, double-double, 13 points and 10 rebounds. So this guy, itong si Gael Guevara, one of the guys na asahan nitong Pampanga Giant Junior Lanterns, able to get this win.
And his cousin will be featured in our marquee matchup. Ayan nga si Aiel Guevara going up against Kainas Humadi. Is that right?
Well, itong si Kainas Humadi, not the tallest guy on the floor, definitely, but playing with a lot of heart. 17.3 points per game, 2 assists, and 1.5 steals. Most importantly, bringing that stability and yun nga, sense of composure dito sa kanyang team.
At yan si Kainas Humadi, kaibigan po yan ni RK Ilagan. So they're apparently neighbors. And so during the pandemic, marami silang time together to play basketball. And the biggest thing that he learned from his idol RK Ilagan is humility. So he's gonna have to be humble in today's outing going up against Aiel Guevara and the rest of Pampanga. Now we turn you over to our venue announcer.
Between the Manila Pirates 16 under and the Pampanga Giant Lanterns 16 under. Introducing the starters first from your Manila Pirates. On guard number 4, Aidan Peña. On guard number 81, James Nodalo. And at forward, number 1, Prince De Los Santos. Out of forward, number 5, Lawrence Laios. And at center, number 71, John Eric Escobedo. Head coach for the Manila Pirates, 16 under, Mr. Eric Ramirez. Assistant coach, Ferdy Tolentino and Jack Aldiger. And now introducing the starters from the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Starting at guard, number 71, Kenji Moral. Other guard, number 27, Michael Gonzalez. At forward, number 3, Benz Abenohor. Out of forward number 10, Chester Tulabo. And out center number 28, Denver Season. Head coach for the Pampanga Giantlanders, 16 under, Mr. George Spalding. Referees for this matchup, Mark Lloyd Pardigo, Von Racho, and your crew chief, Mr. Dong Ramos. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
We are underway for Pampanga versus Manila in the 16 under division. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Carmelo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal at your service. Pampanga winning earlier versus Manila in a huge fashion because of that monstrous first quarter of theirs. Manila almost had a comeback in the second half, but they were not able to pull through. Right now in the 16 under division, we feature the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, who have a 2-0 record. They're number 3 in the north. Kabila naman for the Manila Pirates, they have 3 wins and 2 losses. They're number 5 in the same division. But the thing about this Manila team is they started the season 0-2. After that, they've had back-to-back-to-back wins.
Oh, ito nga Manila able to adjust eh. Na-mention nila in the previous games nga na medyo na ano daw sila, na-overwhelm dun sa setup that we have here in the Junior MPBL. But as soon as they got acclimatized to whatever's happening here, eh, nakita mo naman talaga lumabas na yung mga laro and getting that 3 straight wins.
You know, it's funny when you have conversations with these young guns. As Pampanga scores with that deuce by Benz Abenohar, you know, they will willingly tell you that there's that adjustment, no, in terms of having cameras around you, bigger crowds, and of course, some pressure as well by the social media kasi alam nilang napapanood sila sa TV. As we see 2 more points inside the paint, this time it's courtesy of Denver Season.
Well, itong 16 under of Pampanga, no? Medyo same din ang kanilang sistema, really focusing on early points, early offense. Nakita natin dyan yung kanilang mga forward passes and finding yung kanilang mga rim runners. But yeah, going back to your point earlier, yun yung nakakatawa sa kanila eh. Na at an early age, 14, 16, nakikita mo na yung sarili mo all over social media. So it could be a double-edged sword. Ano? Minsan, yung iba lalong ginaganahan, yung iba naman nape-pressure.
And I'd like to say this, Melo, dahil ilang linggo na rin naman tayo nagko-cover ng Junior MPBL. No? I can actually personally feel the adjustments of the players. It's like the game has slowed down.
Yeah.
Maybe it's still fast, yes, because we're featuring the youth here. But it was a lot faster in the opening weeks.
And one of the things na napansin ko rin ngayon, lalo na kapag nakakuha sila ng end one play, alam na kung saan titingin, alam na kung nasan yung camera. Eh.
Tama. Well, we're happy for these kids being presented this wonderful opportunity to play, of course, by Senator Manny Pacquiao. There's the leaner coming in from Pampanga, no basket. Balik tayo sa Manila. The score reads 8-2 in favor of the Giant Lantern so far. Pass inside, nice find. Kenji Moral will kick that ball out again. Jumper was short. Sorry, that was John Eric Escobedo onto Prince Joseph de los Santos, who missed for Manila. Recovery here, that's 2 more points for Benz Abenohar.
That's already the 4th second chance point mula dito sa Pampanga. So Manila, they need to do a better job in boxing out itong mga lengthy players ng Pampanga.
They have a correction. Now the score is officially 8-2. So kanina 6-2 lamang, no, before that basket. Baseline inbound for Lawrence Laios and the rest of Manila as we get to see that putback by, his name is a bit of a tongue twister, by the way, Benz Abenohar. So please bear with us. And now we just saw a 3-pointer coming in from James Dodalo.
Well, this is one guy na talagang makakabisado natin ng pangalan, James Dodalo. He is a constant fixture for Manila. He's one of their go-to guys alongside with kay Nas Humadi.
By the way, another correction. The 3-pointer was ruled as a 2 as Lawrence Laios scores inside.
It was just a long 2, ano? Stepping on the line. Pero bilis ng sagutan ng offense dito ngayon.
There's an attack inside. No basket for Season. Ball rebounded by De Los Santos. And here comes James Nodalo. He hesitates. They go back to James. Nice fake, baseline, 1-2. And that's what I talked about in the pregame. He's patient. Kung anong ibigay sa kanya na depensa, yun ang atakihin niya.
So that's nice about ito nga, James Nodalo. Hindi nagmamadali. And alam mo yun, hindi siya yung player na naka-release yung galaw. Talagang he's able to adjust. Yung nga sabi mo nga, whatever the defense is giving him.
You know, I thought about his jersey number for a while. It's 81. And of course, the first person that you remember for the number 81 is Kobe Bryant. But I remember what he told me, and his idol is James Yap, whose jersey number is
18. No?
18. So binaliktad lang nitong ni James Nodalo. We saw a three-pointer coming in for Pampanga. Nodalo feeds inside, and that's a basket for Manila's Tristan Lucban.
Well, ito nga si Nodalo, not only an able scorer but also a willing passer. Kaya naman mahirap siya na match up. If you're against him, talagang kailangan honest defense.
By the way, Benz Abenohar continues to score here. We're going to have to take a look at his tally. Abenohar is already up to 8 points with 3 boards in this game.
Silently, trying to help his team, itong si Abenohar.
And to your point about him playing silently, he seems to be a smooth-looking player. Kumbaga, swabe lang sa court, laging nakangiti. Swabe rin sa kabila, itong si Lawrence Layos.
And Lawrence Layos shooting that short corner jumper. That's a good sign for Manila. It will force the Pampanga to extend their defense.
Layos, on the other hand, looks to be very animated. And he also has all of these bands all over his body. It makes him look like a veteran, no? Yung pormahan niya.
Kaya nga eh. Which, matatanong mo sa tuloy, mga iniinda ka na ba?
Oo. That's 2 wrists and 2 knees.
That used to be a fashion statement yung naglalagay ng pro wrap dyan sa tuhod.
You know, it might as well just be for Lawrence Layos in this game. Whatever works for him. Kasi di ba minsan may mga pamahiin din yung mga yan?
Oo, marami mga players.
Ikaw ba, anong pamahiin mo back in the day?
Well, back in the day, yung wristband, nauso yan nung time natin.
Wristband.
Diba? You always wear that dito sa akin, in my shooting hand.
Right. Now that made me remember about the baller. Remember the baller?
Oo, meron.
May isa pa yung power something.
Power balance yan.
Power balance, oo. Na may energy binibigay sa'yo as James Nodalo connects from downtown.
And did you wear those long socks before?
Long socks? Yung elite socks?
Actually, yung nakakita ko yung halos hanggang tuhod talaga eh.
Oo, tall socks talaga. Hindi na ako umabot doon. Reverse layup is good for Pampanga. That's courtesy of Tristan Dizon. And so we have a timeout presented by Atlantis 88 as we take a look at that pass inside and the finish courtesy of Mr. Dizon. Nice find by Kenji Moral, by the way. And so, we'll take a break.
This is going to be a comeback para kay Keynes Yumadi ng Manila Pirates. Nabanggit niya nga sa akin, last 2 games daw, nasuspend siya kaya hindi siya nakapaglaro dahil nga sa unsportsmanlike foul at sa technical foul na nakomit niya. So in preparation for this game, nag-extra shooting daw siya at nag-reflect siya sa mga dapat niyang i-improve sa attitude niya as a player. On the sidelines din, nakasuporta ang kanyang father ngayon. Kaya hopefully, magiging maganda ang laro niya or ang comeback niya. Pero bagong lahat, magpasalamat muna tayo sa ating major sponsor, itong Atlantis 88, constant companion natin yan dito sa Junior MPBL para suportahan ang ating mga manlalarong kabataan. Atlantis 88, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Thank you, Daphne. And so, there's the story for Keynes Humadi, who apparently has been suspended before this game, no? So much for his humility that we talked about in terms of his relationship with RK Ilagan. Just saw a three-pointer coming in from Pampanga. And then the answer again coming from James Nodalo.
Back-to-back baskets mula dito kay Nodalo.
And Nodalo really seems to have a build of a scorer, no?
Yeah.
Even the way he moves.
Well, doon pa lang sa mga idol niya. Talagang you would see na
James
this is a walking bucket itong si Nodalo.
Nodalo's already in double figures in this game to lead all scorers. The score is 21-20. So we have a tighter game as compared to the 14 under division, which, as we talked about off-air, this is what you expected?
Yeah, for both the teams. Kasi itong Manila, I saw them already. Makikita mo rin talaga yung yung offensive prowess. They're very patient with their half-court sets and they know yung mga roles nila, yun yung importante. And as for Pampanga naman, as always, hindi na uubuhasan ng offensive power.
And speaking of offensive power, we just saw 2 points from John Galang. Just came off the bench. Humadi passes the ball over to Nodalo. That's short. He tried to recover to no avail. Kenji will run. Moral surveys the sidestep and the recovery. Pass inside. Tapped away. That's 2 points for Pampanga.
Not the best offense for Pampanga, but nonetheless, nakakuha sila ng 2 points doon. Medyo naging tentative and fancy doon sa mga pasa. But they create another turnover.
That's a foul to stop the play by Humadi. See what happened in the previous sequence for the shooter and the overall scorer, James Nodalo, answered back by Kenji Moral. That's 2 3-pointers. It's actually rare for us to see a sequence like that here in the junior MPBL, no? Dahil madala nga yung 3-point shooting natin.
That's also one thing na nag-improve. Napansin natin almost all the games. Yung ating mga shooters nagpapakilala na.
Oh, nice sidestep, but a sorry miss for Nodalo. His shot was short. Well, Pampanga is actually number 1 in the league in field goal and 3-point shooting percentage. 52% from the field, and how about this, 44% from downtown. That is very high. Yan yung tipong percentage na i-argue mo magno-normalize pa pababa eh.
Yeah, those are actually professional numbers na yan in terms of three-pointing. They're gonna be able to maintain that all throughout this tournament. Talagang sakit sa ulo yan for their opponents.
By the way, for everybody's information, yes, 44% ang 3-point shooting percentage ng Pampanga. Stephen Curry's career 3-point shooting percentage is 43%. So ganun sila ka-efficient. No, obviously, ibang level naman yun.
Talking about Steph Curry, na-mention nga yan ni Ayel Guevara.
Idol niya yan.
Oo, idol daw niya. So, tingnan natin kung kakaroon ng mga moments dito si Ayel Guevara.
Is he on the court now? Yes, he is. Wearing jersey number 5. He forces the turnover. You mentioned Steph Curry as one of his idols. I asked him, may second idol ka ba? Sabi niya, Klay Thompson. Hindi na nanalayo.
So talagang 3-point shooting is one of the focuses nitong si El Guevara.
How about another basket inside courtesy of Tristan Dizon? He seems to have been owning the paint for Pampanga. 6 points and 3 boards now for him.
He loves that high post area, no? Itong si Dizon.
We go back with Manila. Up top, now to Humadi. His 3-pointer is short. Nice recovery. Great track down there by Tristan Lucban.
Tristan J. Lucban, knowing, nakita niya agad on that release na medyo off yung tira. Tracking that ball and getting that second chance opportunity for Manila.
Tamang pwestuhan lang. Wala kang box out eh. Actually, you can give credit to his teammate who boxed out. That gave him the space to grab that ball. You have 17 seconds remaining before the end of 1. It's another high-scoring first quarter, 26-24. Kenji Moral, one of the tallest point guards that we have, tried to pass the ball, but it was tapped away. 6 seconds to go. 6.1 seconds. Game time remaining. Baseline inbound. There's the bounce. Nice. What a play by Pampanga.
That is great execution for Pampanga, setting that cross screen and then all of a sudden sealing his man. Ganda ng execution dito, ganda ng timing. Because they already focused on that guy cutting in the middle. And that's a good read para dito sa Pampanga. That is John Angel Galang.
Para siyang pumick and roll sa loob eh. No? Pick, turn around, get the ball, and finish. How about that? With 3 seconds remaining, Pampanga was still able to utilize the clock and pick up a foul. So they will receive 2 free throws here as we end the first quarter, courtesy of this guy, Tristan Dizon. Malapit ang ating laro. May advantages ka bang napapansin so far?
Really, nothing glaring talaga dito sa ating ball game aside from the points in the paint, which is 20 for Pampanga and 8 only for Manila. But if you see all the other numbers, halos talagang pantay para dito sa parehong kupunan.
Second free throw is good for Pampanga's Tristan Dizon. And now we present to you our Atlantis 88 move of the game in the first quarter. And so this is brought to us by Atlantis 88, bringing the party to every game here at the Junior MPBL. Whether it's hoops or slots, we're in it to win it with Atlantis 88. Atlantis 88, unleash your casino adventure. Don't forget to check their website at www.atlantis-88.com for more exciting games and prizes. Gaming is for 21 years and above only, folks. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised.
Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod.
I'd like to talk about this, about the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. They have played 2 games so far in the Junior MPBL. You think that's enough for us to have seen already and have identified the identity in itself of this team?
Well, if you're gonna base it do sa kanilang kalaban ngayon, Manila, they needed 2 games to identify yung mga roles ng players. So, to answer your question for Pampanga, it could be early to say kung sino talaga yung mga go-to guys sila, yung mga key players. So, I believe na doon pa rin sila sa adjustment period at this point. But slowly but surely, nakikita na natin and nakikilala na natin kung sino yung mga players na who's very consistent for them.
You think it was an advantage na late silang pumasok? Or was it a disadvantage?
Advantage in a sense na meron na silang scouting report sa kanilang mga kalaban. But disadvantage naman dahil nga alam natin na most of these kids are not used to playing full coverage na makikita nila dito. So that's something that it will really take time for them to adjust. So it's really, kumbaga, pick your poison for Pampanga.
At itong Pampanga, yung mga kalaban nila ngayon, nakailan na. Nakabuelo na itong Manila and the other opponents. But Pampanga, we can't deny that they're a strong program, of course, under Governor Coach Dennis Delta Pineda. They're the #1 team as well in the seniors division of the MPBL. Right now, this 16-under squad of Pampanga is undefeated 2-0, but Manila is just 5 points down in this matchup, 30-25. Kenji Moral, the feed inside. That was a bit too high and too strong.
Dito makikita rin yung testamento sa programa nga ng sports program ng Pampanga. In a very short span of time, kaya nilang bumuho ng mga malalakas na teams.
They've been together for only a month. Pass to the left. Humadi. He misfires. Strong rebound inside.
Pampanga inviting Manila to take those long shots, not giving them open driving lanes.
Well, Manila shot the ball 8 out of 27 from downtown in their previous game. Relatively speaking, that's already a good percentage, 29%. I say that because doing the math in our statistics page as Humadi scores, yung average kasi natin nasa 25% sa 3-point shooting. The average for field goal shooting is 45%. And free throw shooting is at 60%. Now obviously, mataas yung field goal kasi maraming layups.
Yeah. Especially nga, puro transition transition attacks ang nakikita natin.
Humadi will fire. Short. Battle inside. The ball was obtained by Dizon.
That was a good box out mula dito kay Dizon. Really caging yung kanyang defender that time.
Dizon gets that ball back and he scores inside.
That's his comfort zone. Itong high post going to before doon sa semicircle. He's making a living out of that area.
That's 10 points and 4 rebounds now for Tristan Dizon in this game. The lead is 5. Three-pointer. Ooh, a technical foul. It looked to have been a poor closeout by Kenji Moral.
I want to see that again. It was on that challenge mula doon sa three-pointer. And itong si Peña holding on to his midsection.
We're gonna have to take a second look just to be sure. Well, our angle was definitely blocked from the sideline. Alam mo, marami na rin ganyan eh. May mga closeout din na tinatakpan yung mukha na hindi na pwede ngayon. Dati kasi tinuturo talaga ni Kobe yun eh.
Hanggat kumbaga nga trying to find ways to stop your opponent na kumbaga mailulusot mo doon sa rules eh.
Oh, that's why the game of basketball continues to revolutionize itself.
And of course, right now, with the help of technology, so nakikita na natin more angles, more replays of the action. Kaya mas nagiging on point tayo doon sa mga decisions.
Ayun. Yung kamay niya napunta sa tiyan. Now, it wasn't the hardest of hits. There wasn't even any reaction from Aidan Peña, but the gesture in itself might have been the warrant. Just saw a three-pointer coming from, was that Keina Sumadi?
That's Keina Sumadi. That's his first in this ball game. 4 out of 11 para dito sa Manila.
I gotta ask, since RK Ilagan was your former player, do you see any resemblance?
Oo, ganyan. Actually, ganyan din kabilis si RK back in high school. And ganyan din katapang maglaro. So really has that scorer's mentality, but in all fairness ito kay Keynas, based on what I'm seeing right now, medyo yung kamay ni RK talaga iba na rin.
Iba na rin talaga.
You would really see na talagang matawagan namin dyan, born shooter.
Talaga?
Oo, dahil dead shot talaga from beyond the arc si RK.
Well, Keynas might be on his way into being that deadly of a shooter as well. Pero sa lahat ng mga sinabi mo, nawawala yung word na humility, Yung tinuturo niya kay Keynas eh.
Pero ito kasing si Keynas, ngayon he's more of a slasher pa eh. He gets his points from the perimeter. And pero eventually nga, as he progresses, makikita rin niya which spots really will work for him.
Baseline inbound here. Pasa rin natin ang bola kay Daphne Cristobal.
Cousins are ready to give their all to clinch their 3rd straight win this morning. Isle's father, Mr. Mark Guevara, shared with me how his son used to be the youngest in a 12-under tournament. 7 years old nga daw etong si Isle at halos nasusuka na siya sa pagod pero grabe pa rin yung fighting spirit niya. That's why today, that story is worth to share kung saan mas pinapamalas niya nga ang kakayahan niya. Mix it, Coach Mel.
Well, thank you for that, Daphne. So did she pronounce it Al Guevara?
Oo.
Mukhang yun yata yung tamang pronunciation. Shout out to his dad and to his cousin who is his teammate here in Pampanga. Lumaki na nga raw talaga silang magkasama nagbabasketball, and it's usually Al making plays for his cousin Gil or Gail.
But that's interesting, 12 and under division. He was only 7 years old, but already competing with the bigger guys. But on this last play, he clipped the arm of Keina Sumadi on that jump shot.
All right, so we just got clearance from Daphne about the pronunciation of the names of the Guevaras. So it's Isle and Guile. Rhyming pa.
Oo, rhyming. Ano?
So Mr. Humadi, the prodigy of RK Ilagan, is at the stripe. Second free throw is good. Kita mo yung kumpiyansa, no? The way he moves.
He already has 6 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist.
Feet inside. Nice play, but a sorry miss by De Los Santos. Takbo tayo sa kabila. Bounce pass. One dribble. Another feed. Turnover. Nadalo is on the run. James did not have numbers. Wise decision to slow things down. Ooh, Humadi traveled. And Nadalo knew about it.
Oo. Well, Humadi saw an opening dun sa defense ng Pampanga kaya medyo natakam naatakihin agad.
Was he ready to shoot that ball already?
Oo. Even before he got that pass, meron nang naiisip na gawin itong si Anas.
Nadalo staying aggressive defensively. He almost got the steal. Now we go back Pampanga's way. They're up by only 3 points. A step back and the pass by Guevara. Turnover.
Active hands by Manila. That's already 2 consecutive steals for them.
Nadalo misfires. That was a bit too strong on his attempt. We go back with Pampanga. We go to the right, the fake, and the bounce. Tristan Dizon up top. Chester Ocampo feeds to the left. And Guevara misfires. Another rebound. Galang to the left again. Guevara drives, and there's the finish.
And Guevara, na makikita mo, he's just focusing on the next play. After missing that 3-pointer, he just went on. And nakita nga natin doon, he scored with that left-handed layup. Yun yung one thing also na gusto natin matutunan ng players. So do not dwell on your missed shots, on your errors.
37-32, Ocampo. To the right, that's Isle Guevara. One-hander, short. Almost a steal. Here comes Nadalo. James, met by a defender. Humadi fakes and drives, and he finishes.
That is the type of game I'm talking about dito kay Nas Humadi. So right now, mas gusto niya ngayon yan yung mga strong drives to the basket. May mga minsan bumabali-bali pa. So really one of the best guards also that we have here
Right.
in Junior MPBL.
And even with his height disadvantage, he delivers. And speaking of delivering, we just saw the first three-pointer of Gael Guevara in this game.
He has that nice stroke from beyond the arc. Talking about Gael Guevara.
Much like his cousin Isle, as Humadi misses. Ito na, tatakbo ulit ang Pampanga. Isle Guevara escapes and lays that ball in.
That is a good, strong move, protecting that basketball, hugging it, and making sure he's gonna get that two-pointer.
That's a bit ironic because Isle scored inside and Gael scored outside. Usually, baliktad yung sitwasyon dyan. We have a timeout brought to you by Atlantis 88.
I'm here with Assistant Coach Jack Aldeguer of Manila Pirates. Coach Jack, how important po yung intensity nila dito sa second quarter para sila po yung makapagdikta ng larong ito?
Actually, yung defense may mga defense na hindi nasusunod dun sa ang dami mga binibigay turnover sa ilalim. Actually, yun yung i-adjust ng coaches namin ngayon. Kailangan may tendency, medyo malambot yung mga defense sa ilalim. Kaya medyo doon kami nagkakabos. Pero okay naman so far kasi konti lang naman yung lamang ng Pampanga.
Coach Jack, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiin?
Yes, gusto ko lang pasalamatan Royal Manila, Sports, Boss Paul, Gilbert Malabanan, tsaka mga tiga South Green Heights, Jun Tiada, family, Aldeguer family, Ergisa, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Coach Jack, and good luck po sa team ninyo. And syempre, magpapasalamat din muna tayo sa ating major sponsor, Atlantis 88, for being our constant companion dito sa Junior MPBL para suportahan ang ating mga manlalarong kabataan. Atlantis 88, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Well, points in the paint was definitely a story, and it continues to be a story for Pampanga. They're up 30-10 in that category, but outside shooting, especially for James Nadalo, hindi magpapatalo yan.
Yeah. Plus 20 nga itong Pampanga no, in the paint. And that's a testament to their type of offense, really unselfish because also their assists right now, they have 13.
Under 4 minutes in the second. Double team inside. To no avail. You still saw a basket coming from Prince de los Santos. That's a steal, courtesy of Lawrence Layos. Forward Manila tried to go. Ball, counter stolen.
Pero nga na-mention during that interview, no, yung kanilang turnovers, that's one thing they need to check about Manila. They already have 7 in this ball game.
You have a foul inside. To your point about turnovers, yan, isa yan sa mga opening topics natin this season. Ang dami talaga. Nabawasan na rin ba relatively para sa'yo?
Well, yeah, no? Itong ating mga teams, we're almost done with the second quarter, 3 minutes and 29 remaining. Both teams, masasabi naman natin, doing a good job, 7 turnovers each. Pero, yun nga, no? Sometimes, the quality of turnovers din ang nangyayari.
Yeah.
Kadalasan kasi dyan, unforced. So those are the things na gustong makorek ng ating mga coaches. Although naibaba na nga nila, but if you could really take it away and then ma-avoid mo, then much better for your team.
So baby steps para sa ating coaches, which they will definitely take. Guevara just converted from the stripe. That's Kyle Guevara. Go back with Humadi, the cross court. Step back three-pointer. That is good for James Nadalo. He seems to have a kick on his jump shot, by the way. Napapansin mo ba yun?
No, talagang ala James Yap.
Oo.
And he already has 16 points, 1 rebound and 2 assists. Itong si James Nadalo, very, very active for Manila.
Nice steal. Nadalo will try to go all the way here. Nope. He passed the ball at the last second on to Peña.
Yung sinasabi kong magandang attitude nitong si Nadalo. He's not just a pure scorer, pero yun nga, he wants to get his teammates involved. Nakita natin yan in that last sequence. He could have taken that layup by himself, but opting to pass it to his teammate.
That's 3 assists with 19 points now in this game for James Nadalo. We're going to have to get used to saying his name on air because he seems to be the absolute star for Manila. There's the shot with the kick. You know, at some point, he's going to have to be careful about that.
Because the defense will figure it out. Yung tendencies mo and magiging part of the defensive scheme na pasabitin yung sipa na yan.
Nadalo. Great patience by James. Pero lahat kaya niyang gawin no?
Veterano gumalaw itong si James Nadalo. He initiated that contact, waited for that defense na kumagat, and then at the perfect time, went up for that shot. Nakakuha nga siya ng foul dito.
Now it really makes sense what he told us na hindi talaga siya namimili ng spots niya on the court. Because he can do it all in terms of scoring that ball. He has a nice stroke. He can attack. He can finish with both hands.
No, that's true.
And defensively, he's been impressive, right?
Yeah. He already got, I believe, 3 steals in this ball game. Tapos yung court awareness na yung defense, ang ganda.
Oo.
Minsan hindi siya nakakuha ng steal, but the mere presence niya in blocking those lanes, malaking bagay for Manila.
And because of the leadership of Mr. James Nadalo, we're now tied at 45 all with 2 minutes and 28 remaining as we head into this Atlantis 88 timeout.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan para lumakas ang iyong
We are back inside the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal at your service for your Junior MPBL Monday, the last game day that we will have before our FIBA World Cup break. After this, we will see you on September 16. Just saw a jumper coming in from Michael Gonzalez of Pampanga. He's actually the son of course, Sir Don Gonzalez.
Their family talaga, no? The passion for basketball is there, rubbing it off. Dito nga kay
Michael.
That's Michael Gonzalez. He's got that nice looking jump shot.
Now Manila forces a turnover, leading to these 2 points for Nodalo. How about his shooting percentage, Coach Melo?
Well, Nodalo right now is 8 out of 11 from the field. That's 63%. You could see the efficiency nitong si James Nodalo. It's because he's not forcing his shots.
We're going to see free throws here for Pampanga. Badly needed at that because Manila has taken over in this quarter. Manila has outscored Pampanga 25-17 after being outscored 24-30 in the first quarter. On the other hand, it's Dizon who seems to be the star for Pampanga in this game. He came off the bench and he already has 12 points with 7 rebounds. 49-48, a minute and 43 remaining before halftime.
It's the luxury of Pampanga. No? At any given moment, ang daming pwede mag-step up sa kanila. And yun nga, for this ball game, taking on that spot is itong si Dizon.
Free throws naman sa kabila para kay Aidan Peña. 3 points now with 6 assists in this game for Aidan. You have to love those types of stat lines, no?
And you would see yung assist to turnover ratio niya 6-1. So very efficient, and he is also a +6.
Is that like the most underrated point guard statistic?
Oo.
Yun, no?
Kasi hindi siya as glaring or as kumbaga as fancy ng mga scores, but really those guards are willing to share that basketball. Very valuable to their teams dahil yun nga, kung makikiagaw pa sila dun sa scoring, and it's gonna create chaos for their teams.
And of course, you wouldn't want to be the point guard who's turning the ball over a ton of times. Dizon, was that an alley-oop? There's no conversion. Second try for Season, and he was fouled.
Season, one of the lanky players nitong Pampanga. And right now, played 7 minutes already, 4 points. A rebound to his name, and ang importante sa kanya kasi dito din is yung presence niya naman on the defensive end, making it hard for the bigs of Manila to really pile up those points. Ay lang haba nga rin itong mga Pampanga.
See what happened in the previous sequence. Ayun ang haba ni Season. Denver just towering all over everybody as he picked up that foul. First one is a miss for Denver. 50-48, a minute and 2 seconds to go before halftime. Free throw converted, and we have a sub here. Pabalik dito si Kenji Moral. Pampanga down by 1. Watch out for James Nodalo. He's been the most aggressive offensive player of Manila. Wasn't even a part of that play. No conversion.
Manila had a wide open James Nodalo on that right wing. Would have been another 3-point attempt for him.
Nice find. First by Moral, and then the touch pass by Chester Tulabot onto Denver Season.
The interior passing of Pampanga in full display dito sa ating ball game. As you take a look at that touch passing, knowing kung nasan yung iyong teammate. And they've been rewarded for that trip to the free throw line, although they missed the second.
What can you say about Kenji Moral, by the way, as a point guard?
So Kenji Moral, no, he's one of the tall point guards that we have here in the Junior MPBL. And nakita natin siya ngayon, pinakitaan tayo ng
Layup.
scoring ability niya. But kanina pa napapansin natin, he's very good in setting up his teammates, dictating the tempo of the ball game, and also deflecting those kinds of passes. Dahil nga, because yung height niya, very tall for a point guard.
And the wingspan as well. Very lengthy. Feet inside. Lokban could not finish. Still no good on the follow. And we have 5 seconds to go before the end of 2. Ball thrown away by Pampanga. It happened right in front of Pampanga's bench. That's why some of their fans are not happy. Natutukan pa ng camera. See what happened? That's a layup by Kenji Moral. He has the height of a big man. He plays as a point guard for Pampanga.
Yeah, definitely an advantage for him as he progresses sa basketball career niya dahil sanay na mag-point guard.
Oh naman. And a big testament to their coaches as well for trusting him with that basketball. And so that will do it, folks, for our first half. Pampanga leads the way 53-50 as now we present to you our Atlantis 88 move of the game. Bringing the party to every game here at the Junior MPBL, whether it's hoops or slots, we're in it to win it with Atlantis 88. Atlantis 88, unleash your casino adventure. Don't forget to check their website at www.atlantis-88.com for more exciting games and prizes. Gaming is for 21 years and above only, and so keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision, of course, is advised. It's a 3-point game at halftime.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
We're back inside the Villar Coliseum for your Junior MPBL Monday. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal for your matchup between Pampanga and Manila in the 16 under division. This is obviously much closer as compared to our 14 under matchup. You have any thoughts at halftime, Coach Melo, as Michael Gonzalez converts to downtown?
Well, that's true, no? This is a more closer ball game, and mas nakakita tayo ng mga half-court sets. And really, both teams intentional in where they want to go in their offense. But if I'm not mistaken, on that last defensive possession, I saw a 1-3-1 defense from Manila. So that's one of their adjustments na ginagawa. But sinagot yun by a three-pointer ni Gonzalez. So that's a good counter from Pampanga.
Score now is 56-50. Was there any glaring statistic that you saw in the first half?
Well, it's definitely the points in the paint, plus 20 on the part of Pampanga. That's 36 points compared to the 16 only of Manila. And yung bench then of Pampanga really working today. 28 bench points for them as compared to the 14 of Manila.
Well, for Manila, it's James Todalo was done most of the damage in the first half for them, scoring 22. Let's see if he will have enough left on his stack to try to pull off a victory here. Another three-pointer. That time it's missed. And here comes James. Nadala stops the step back and the pass. Peña to the right. Another three-pointer and another miss.
Well, although Manila missed that three-pointer, you love the ball movement. Nadal already had the shot, but opting to share that basketball once again, and eventually that will pay off for them.
We go back. Pampanga's way, up by 8. They actually trailed in the second quarter at some point, no? Pero hindi naman lumayo itong Manila. Season, up top. Moral to the left. Gonzalez could not get back-to-back. And here comes Nadalo. James tried to go 1-2. No travel.
James got bothered that time by the defense of Pampanga, pero once again, andun na naman yung yung sudden slowdown, babasahin yung situation. Medyo natapik lang, dumulas lang yung bola, but nevertheless, andun pa rin yung reads nitong si James Nadalo.
Ikaw ba kapag tinitignan mo itong 16 under division, ano yung hinahanap mo mula sa players natin?
Well, I'm expecting a little more na nga sa kanila more maturity in terms of decision making, in terms of doon sa kanilang mga shot selection. So that's what we're seeing right now from this player. So makikita mo rin talaga na yung improvement nila tuloy-tuloy as we progress in our season.
7 minutes and 19 in the third. Nadalo with the basketball. There's the drive. Turnover. And here comes Pampanga. Moral surveys. Pass inside. Season. Ooh, that's a clear double dribble. Wala siyang takas doon.
And it happened right in front of our game official. But what a pass mula dito kay Moral. He waited for that defense to rotate, finding his big man underneath.
He's been doing that since the first half, no? Tamang timing ng mga pasa. And would you say that his length also helps him out with his passing ability?
Medyo kumbaga nadudungaw niya yung sitwasyon, talking about itong si Moral, but it's more of the understanding of the game, knowing kung kailan nagro-rotate yung depensa. Yun yung inaabangan niya.
So hindi lang yung physical attributes, yung IQ din talaga. As you get to see this drive for Kenji, who tried to score, and so he will proceed to the stripe. First one is good for Moral.
That's actually one hard skill to learn, yung anticipating kung anong depensa yung ibabato sa inyo and finding those gaps. So that's really a trait of a good point guard.
2 out of 2 for Kenji Moral. 60 to 50. I want to take a look at the biggest lead that we have witnessed so far. This is the biggest lead. But it's trimmed down back to 8 after a basket by Manila. Under 6.5 in the third. Pass inside. Benohar onto Season. By the way, remember, Benza Benohar started off hot in this game.
Yeah, I believe he had 8 points. Back in the first quarter, but that was better defense by Patrick Ian Som.
Manila gets a stop, and they go to their go-to player. Nadalo up top to Peña. Screen. Peña passes to the right. Another three-pointer and another miss. Now that guy won't hesitate shooting threes. Itong si Joaquin Belen for Manila. That guy won't hesitate as well. Michael Gonzalez scores inside.
Michael Gonzalez been very active dito sa ating third quarter. Earlier, he scored a three-pointer. Ngayon naman, showing us that he could also take it strong to the hoop. And Pampanga nga, ganda ng third quarter nila. Very active sila coming off that halftime break.
Kabila, a pull up by Belen. No good. But he will proceed to the line. Foul is on Benza Benohar. First one is good for Joaquin Belen. Yeah, 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. There's Mr. Belen, who hasn't hesitated shooting the ball from downtown. He hasn't necessarily made his shots, but shooters are gonna shoot. He's 0 out of 3 from the three-point line.
Sabi nga, more attempts, more chances of it going in.
Kumbaga, papagalitan ka pa ng coach mo pag hindi mo itira yan, especially if you're open.
For as long as it's within the flow of your system, hindi yung mga forced shots, that's gonna be a good shot pa rin kahit na sumabla yan.
How about Kenji Moral? Smart play on the follow.
Perfect siya dyan sa, sa ulo ng pressure defense because yun nga, ang haba, hindi has very good anticipation. He scores another layup here. Kita mo yung intimidation factor andyan talaga.
64-54. Back to James. Feed inside. Nice pass onto the team captain, Lawrence Layos.
Great pass mula dito kay James Nadalo. That's already assist number 4 for him.
With 5 rebounds and 22 points. Tulabot Ball stolen away. Nodalo service. The bounce. Nice calculation by James, but a sorry miss by Peña. Good thing Lawrence Laios was there.
Good trail job mula dito kay Laios.
And now we turn you over to Daphne Cristobal.
In order for Manila Pirates to pull away from this game, head coach Eric Ramirez pointed out how they shouldn't give away freebies to their opponents. He said, and I quote, "Kung ayaw nyo laruin yung tunay nyong laro, umuwi na lang tayo." Balik sa inyo.
Well, I have to say, we're not surprised with a tone like that from any of our coaches. Lalo na, kasi mga bata to, kailangan disciplinarian talaga yung mga coaches natin. We have a timeout presented by Atlantis 88. The score is 66-58.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay.
Nagbabalik po ang inyong Junior Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, for your 16-under matchup between Pampanga and Manila. The score reads 67-58. Free throw converted by Kenji Moral. He's been stable in today's ball game. How about his stats?
He has 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. So solid, itong si Moral. And once again, Pampanga preparing for that full court pressure.
Yeah, the word you used, solid, that fits Kenji's performance, definitely. Almost a triple-double for him. See if he can reach it. Three-pointer here. That's short for Humadi.
Three-point shooting has gone sour for Manila. They're at 6 out of 21 right now from beyond the arc. So kanina pa yung defense of Pampanga inviting them to take those long shots.
Again, they shot the ball 8 out of 27 from downtown in the previous game versus Marikina. That was a win for Manila. Again, they started their season losing to Malabon and Mindoro. After that, it's back-to-back-to-back wins against Antipolo, Valenzuela, and Marikina.
So this has to be the biggest test para dito sa Manila, facing Pampanga. And so far nga, they're being invited to take those 3-pointers. And Pampanga naman taking advantage of those misses, kaya sila nakakatakbo. They now have 10 fast break points.
Free throw converted here by the Giant Lanterns. They're now 13 out of 19 from the stripe. Just around 70%, which is high, relatively speaking. Again, the average is 60%.
Which Manila is in that range right now sa free throws, 8 out of 12, 66%.
Pero ikaw, ano standard mo?
Well, if you wanna be an elite team, dapat nasa 80s yan.
80s, no? Ooh, that's a three-pointer coming in. That's by Kainas Humadi.
And Kainas Humadi, narinig tayo. Sabi niya, anong struggling from the three?
I wonder where his name came from. Kainas.
Very unique.
Oo, wala ring dash sa gitna yun, no?
Mag-hit pa kaya sa NBI. No?
Delikado, ha?
Kasi normally, di ba?
You never know. Well, for Kainas, you can just continue making a name for yourself in Philippine basketball. He might be small, but he's certainly fierce on the court.
Fearless. Really not hesitating in taking big shots.
Same goes for this guy. No good, though, for James Nadalo. Forward pass. Nice. Find And to the outside, Michael Gonzalez misfires. Tulabut, back at it. It's Michael. Drive and bounce. Kick out. Ocampo behind the back to Tulabut. In and out.
Grabe yung offense ng Pampanga. And almost all the guys touching that basketball. And makikita mo walang nagmamadali.
71-61. Nice find to the cutter. Beautiful patience by Lawrence Layos.
Lawrence Layos fooling everybody with that shot fake. At nahanap niya yung kanyang cutting teammate on that right side.
2 points for Tristan Lucban. It's now 71-63. Pass inside. Nag-aabang sa loob habang nakangiti. Etong si Benz Abenojar.
That was a great pass mula dito kay... That was Chester Ocampo.
Ocampo was the one who tried to give us a behind-the-back assist in the previous sequence. There will be 2 subs here. Kenji Moral will be returning alongside Ail Guevara. Papasok din dito para sa Manila si Rom Wayne, Andre Parse.
But makikita mo tong Pampanga, no? Really not leaving anything to chance. Agad-agad binalik yung kanilang mga starters in this ball game. Dahil they're recognizing itong Manila. Ayaw din kasi bumigay. They're really trying to be pesky right now. Kaya kailangan mo dyan ngayon sa floor yung mga best decision makers mo if you're Pampanga.
Yeah. Try to sustain this lead. We've talked about it a lot of times. No lead is safe, especially in a game like this. Manila has been knocking on the door since the very beginning. At some point, they took the lead in the second quarter.
And the coaching standpoint also, crucial to yung last 2 minutes of the third quarter because it will dictate the tempo of the fourth and final period. Marami tayo nakitang games na nagbago yung complexion because of the last 2 minutes of the third.
May momentum kang dala.
Yeah.
Double team at the wing. Manila will try to attack. The bounce pass goes to nobody.
Normally kasi may isip mo na if you're leading by double digits o konti na lang oras, sige, pahinga mo muna yung starters. But if it goes down to a single digit and dala pa ng momentum yung kalaban mo, mahirap mag-start ng fourth pag ganun.
Tough leaner right there by Humadi. Takbo sa kabila, numbers for Pampanga. That's 2 easy points for Benz Abenojar.
The transition defense of Manila once again. Medyo nawala on that sequence. An easy basket for Pampanga.
Tough pass by Humadi, leading to those 2 points by James Sudalo.
The defense of Pampanga making Humadi guess kung ano ba ang tamang gawin. And mabuti that time, he was able to pass it off to a teammate.
That's 24 points now for James Nadalo. He has played 25 minutes so far in this game. Babad na babad para sa kanyang kupunan. What a feed by Humadi as well.
Yun, even at the last second, pati siya, hindi niya pa alam eh.
Oo. Buti na lang may halftime siya doon. Humadi surveys on the press break. Nadalo will attack. Feed at the last second, stolen away. 25 seconds.
That was well read, yung huling atake ni Nadalo na yun.
Bounce. Nope. Humadi's in trouble. 17 on the clock. And he was able to fish for a foul.
That was a veteran move mula dito kay Humadi. May kasama pang head fake.
Kampante sa press break eh.
That was popularized by one of our Gilas players, Kiefer Rabena. Ang galing dyan yung pagkuha ng mga fouls.
Now, Kiefer was really just a smart player back in his day. That's what everybody will tell you. His IQ was through the roof.
Well, I believe Kiefer started also at an early age. I think 14 years old. He's already playing organized basketball. And yun nga, kalaban na rin niya agad doon yung mga guys way older than him.
Well, tatay mo ba naman si Bong Ravena? Nanay mo si Mosey Ravena? A sports-driven family. He even has a younger brother who's a 3-time UAAP Finals MVP.
You just imagine, paano sila magkwentuhang dalawa?
Competitive
ikaw, ilang
talaga.
champion mo?
4 on the clock. Kenji misfires. Ball rebounded by Manila, and that will do it for our third quarter. The score reads 77-67 in favor of the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns. And now we present to you our Atlantis 88 move of the game, bringing the party to every game here at the Junior MPBL. Whether it's hoops or slots, we're in it to win it with Atlantis 88. Unleash your casino adventure. Don't forget to check their website at www.atlantis-88.com for more exciting games and prizes. Gaming is for 21 years and above only, folks. So keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly, and parental supervision is advised. We'll be back for your fourth and final frame.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na.
We're back inside the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal at your service for Pampanga versus Manila. Manila still trying to whisper from behind. Knock on the door against these Pampanga Giant Lanterns. They're down by 10, beginning the fourth and final frame. What do you want to see from Manila in the early minutes of the fourth?
Well, right now, Manila has to be more aggressive with their defense and try to force turnovers from Pampanga. Pero that's also one thing na gustong-gusto natin makita ngayon. If you're a fan of Manila, yung kanilang outside shots connecting.
Humadi, now it's 17 points in this game on his return after a 2-game suspension. Sagot sa kabila, wala para kay Kenji Moral. I want to see the 3-point shooting of Humadi. 3 out of 8 now.
He's really a volume shooter itong si Humadi. Pero what you love about him, hindi siya nagpapa-apekto dun sa mga missed shots early on in this ball game. So if you're defending him, you cannot get complacent. Okay, na-check ko na to nung first quarter.
For everyone's context, Humadi's shooting is 5 out of 16. Now a technical foul will be given to the Pampanga bench. And even some of their crowd are not happy with the referees. I wonder what that is about.
Well, they're really engaged, itong crowd of Pampanga. That's how passionate they are.
Imagine if we're actually inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center. Boy, that's one of the loudest arenas I've ever covered in. And so, Kena Sumadi proceeds to the stripe. Again, this guy, he's neighbors with RK Ilagan. They became good friends, especially during the pandemic. Si Kenas pa nga raw yung nag-aaya kay RK na maglaro. Turuan din siya.
Well, what a luxury to have, ano?
Kaya nga eh.
Kapit-bahay mo lang yung...
Tawag mo lang si RK.
Oo.
Ooh. Ball stolen away. And this is a breakaway. Nope.
Oh.
2 sorry. 3 sorry misses for Pampanga. But they're able to recover. Here's Kenji Moral. He was fouled.
Oh, the ever calm and collected. Moral knowing what to do in those types of situations. Alam niya na nagkakagulo. And alam din niya na aggressive ang Manila. That's why I really wanted to fish that foul.
Let's see the stats of Kenji Moral in this game. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and he's a plus 12 on the court.
And he also has 1 block. Dumipensa pa.
Oo.
Itong si Moral. So,
his problem though is his turnovers.
already has 5 in this ball game, and that's one facet of his game na I'm sure he will be able to improve as he progresses. Pero yun nga, ang maganda naman ngayon, looking at those turnovers, most of that, yung mga gamble niya in trying to involve his teammates. So that's one thing also na masasabi mo na good intention. It's just a matter of working on the execution.
Yes. Pero hindi ba bihira yung ganyan, yung ganitong age, tas point guard na ganyang kahaba?
Oo, no? Talagang pansinin and
Usually kasi di ba kino-convert yung mga ganyang katatangkad into forwards.
diba, there was a time nga na kapag at 14 or 16, kapag medyo nasa mga 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", automatic center na laro mo.
Tama.
Oo.
There's an injury here. Galang is on the floor. It doesn't look to be too major though. He's able to walk.
And I remember nga when I was 12, isa ako sa pinakamatangkad sa team. So sabi ng coach, tingin ko lalaki ka. And ayun, tumigil.
Yun na yun. That's the end of it. See what happened to Galang here. Abangan natin. Ayun!
Oh.
May onting tapilok. But it isn't the worst for John Galang. Dizon, feed at the last second, stolen away. Manila down by 8. And a counter steal. Another counter steal. Forward. Behind the back to no one. That was too risky from James Nadalo.
Oh, he thought there was a trailer in that sequence.
Moral, his leaner is good.
As always, habang nagkakagulo kayo, he was right there to score off that floater. That's Moral.
80-70. Humadi escapes. Oh, sorry, miss on the layup. Now he recovers. Canas will fire. Short. Rebound de Los Santos. No foul. But there's the basket.
That is 3 chances for Manila. And finally nga, itong si De Los Santos scoring off that putback. And ito, they're back to their 1-3-1 defense.
The lead is 8. 7 minutes and 24. There's the attack by Dizon. No basket. Ball recovered by Manila. Nadalo looks ahead. James down the middle. Nadalo with a lefty layup.
This time, James Nadalo making sure that his team will get that 2 points. Tinatake going to his left.
Again, he can finish with both hands. 26.6 rebounds and 4 dimes now for James Nadalo.
He's definitely turning heads with the way he's playing.
Oh, for sure. There was a foul on the drive. And we're going to see 3 Giant Lanterns check in here. That's Chester Tulabot, Benza Benohar, and Michael Gonzalez.
Lalim din ng bench itong Pampanga. No? They have a deeper rotation as compared to Manila. Kaya parating fresh legs ang nasa floor for them.
I would even think they would have had more, you know, if not for them only having one team here in the Junior MPBL. Hindi ako magugulat kung papayagan magkaroon ng 2 team sa isang probinsya.
Oh,
or isang
daming
city.
players.
Pampanga might actually have a lot more representatives as Nadalo scored inside.
They have that abundance of players, and not just players, tall,
Yes.
long and athletic players in Pampanga.
Benahar again with a soft touch.
Si Benahar already has 10 points, if I'm not mistaken.
That's 14 now for him.
14, stand corrected.
And more importantly, his shooting is at 7 out of 10. And he continues to play with a smile as Peña removes that smile with a 3-pointer.
Peña silencing the crowd of Pampanga and keeping his team within striking distance.
This is only a 2-possession game, folks. 84-80. And it's a turnover. Benahar got hit. A foul to stop the fast break. This is very much dangerous as we correct the score to 84-79.
So this is a 5-point lead, and as you can see there, si Peña yung nag-disrupt ng play underneath. That's the small guy, not afraid to bang bodies with the big guys of Pampanga. Yung malaki pa yung nasaktan.
Oo. 5 minutes and 48. Peña. Aiden passes to the left. Unfortunately, Canas could not control that basketball. 84-79. Gonzalez back to Kenji. Moral thought about it. Pass inside. There you see Abenohar. No good. That's a foul.
Medyo nauna sa lundag itong si that's number 28 Denver season. Kaya napakapit na lang siya.
And down went Lawrence Layos. See what happened here. Ayun, kasakyan itong si Lawrence.
Nagkaroon kasi ng second bounce dun sa ring.
So we go back Manila's way, down by 5 minutes and 17. Long way to go here, folks. Here's Peña. Aiden to the left. Back up to him. There's the pressure coming in from Kenji. 13 on the shot clock. Peña still has the basketball. There's the help. De Los Santos in trouble. He recovers. Big time three-pointer here. No good. Offensive rebound for Manila. No finish. Scramble. Out of bounds in favor of Pampanga.
Oh, that was great defense mula sa Pampanga, no, making it hard for Manila to find open looks.
Ooh, the referees are talking. Yes, it's gonna be Pampanga basketball.
And you see the reaction from the bench and crowd of Manila. They badly wanted that possession.
Nung tumakbo yung pangalawang referee, nag-react naman yung Pampanga crowd. 84-80. Kenji. Abenohar, short. Rebound Lukban. And here comes Keynas Sumadi. Keynas down the middle. There's the guts coming from the young man. He will proceed to the stripe.
What a drive from Keynas Sumadi. And one word talaga na masasabi mo sa kanya, he is fearless.
Yes. Sumadi is shooting the ball 5 out of 18 from the field. Not the best percentage, but if you're Manila, you need him to shoot, right?
That's true. And if you're Humadi also, kalimutan mo na yun yung mga sinablay mo. Because once you make the baskets moving forward, that's the most important for your team.
84-80, 4 minutes and 22. Second free throw is good for Keynas. 84-81. This is a one-possession ball game, folks. Nice music, by the way. We need some Space Jam inside this venue. Moral to the left. Up top, Gonzalez. Step back from the parking lot. Wow, if he made that, that would have been one of the best plays in this game and maybe this week.
Oh, and that was at least 2 steps away from the three-point line. And the good thing about this guy is nakakuha pa siya ng foul. It's going to be 3 free throws for him. Ano yun? Layo. Baka 3 steps pa nga.
First free throw. In and out for Michael Gonzalez. I have to say, Melo, he'd come a long way in the MPBL because back in Season 2 when I covered the Pampanga Dong Lanterns, I saw this guy. He was a kid. He was half his size. And now we're covering him in the junior MPBL.
So that's really the beauty of basketball. Nakikita natin yung progress ng mga players. So, and magugulat na lang tayo. One of these days, nasa professional na level na rin to.
Why not? Third free throw is good for Michael. 2 out of 3. Everybody loves him. 86-81. And we have an Atlantis 88 timeout. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo
We're back inside the Villar Coliseum. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal. The score reads 86-81 with 4 minutes to go. Humadi drove all the way, but he could not convert. And here comes a breakaway for Kenji Moral.
Kenji Moral, knowing what to do in these types of situations. Alam niya that everybody was going for that gang rebound and inunahan for that fast break attempt.
He's been the savior for today. For Pampanga, 22, 7, and 6 are Kenji's numbers. And here's another breakaway, this time from Tulabot.
Well, I thought he wanted to do a top ring on that layup. So you would see the athletic ability. 16 years old itong mga batang to.
I won't be surprised if we may see a dunk. Tulabot, another layup. That's back-to-back for him.
Well, that is a much needed para dito sa Pampanga. Nakahinga ng maluwag because Manila was trying to knock on the door earlier.
Well, you can't give up these types of turnovers to the number 1 team in steals, points off of turnovers per game. That's 21 steals per game for Pampanga and 36.5 points off of turnovers per outing. Number 1 in the junior MPBL in those categories. The lead has ballooned to 11 points.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Nagbabalik po ang inyong junior MPBL with your action inside the Villar Coliseum. Pampanga now with a comfortable lead, 92-81 with 3 minutes and 14 to go.
Those are crucial turnovers for Manila that really hurt them. Dahil nga it led to 4 easy baskets for Pampanga.
And that was off of a timeout, by the way. Humadi looking for a teammate. They go back to him. Piñas trying to cause trouble. Another miss. He will proceed to the stripe.
That floater has been a challenge for Piñas so far in this ball game. He's having those good looks. He just couldn't get it to go.
Now let's see his numbers. 5 out of 21 now is Piñas from the field. But then again, as you can see their offense, they really need him to produce. And correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes it's the chaos that these offensive players cause the defense to react to that already make a big difference.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, they had James Lodalo at the bench for a long period of time. So he should have fresh legs now. They're going to need his production. Down by 9. Benohar, no foul. And here comes James. Nadalo's gonna have to produce. Nadalo down the middle, all the way. That shot looked to have been deflected, but Nadalo recovers alongside his teammate in Prince de los Santos.
Much needed basket for Manila. Another second chance opportunity for them. That's number 12. Grabe, compared to the 23 of Pampanga.
We go back with the Giant Lanterns. Pass inside, that's too high. Ball recovered by Kenji Moral. Tough angle right there. Benohar. Shot clock down to 3. Gonzalez could not bail them out, but Kenji was there. Boy, what a performance by Kenji Moral.
And once again, Kenji Moral providing that yung mga ano niya, parang everything going right for him in this ball game. It's because of his awareness and just a great ball game for Kenji Moral.
The shots are not falling for Manila. There's the struggle inside. De Los Santos is fouled. They've been working hard in this game. Unfortunately, the firepower of Pampanga just kept on beating them up. But this is another high-scoring game. 94-85. I remember back when I was playing When I was 16, 15 years old, our scores didn't reach this range.
Tatapos at the range of 60.
Well, iba naman din yung rules dito. May stop time na tayo sa fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is a high level of basketball for these young guns. Ooh, there's a lane violation.
There were no rebounders.
Yeah.
For Manila on that instance eh.
Ayun.
Oo, napaaga nga.
Nauna si Tulabot. Well, if you're Pampanga, you do have the cushion here. 9-point lead. De Los Santos converts. 94-86. A minute and 44 to go.
This is still mathematically possible
Oh,
for
yes.
Manila, but yeah, they need to force a stop here.
We've seen stranger things in basketball. A lot of people are trying to channel some Tracy McGrady inside of them right now. We have another Atlantis 88 timeout. We'll be back for the last minute and 44.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng
We're down to the last 1 minute and 44 seconds in this game. Pampanga is trying to take care of its 8-point lead. There's the pressure defense. Proven effective by Manila.
No, sabi nga natin, Manila needs to really to force Pampanga to turnovers, and that's a good stop for them. Question is, will they be able to convert?
Here's Nadalo, met by Gonzalez. No screen. There it is. Nadalo trying to make a decision. Peña back to James. Nadalo drives, feed inside. Nice alley-oop to De Los Santos.
Great execution right there. Nadalo sucking the defense, and at the last second dropping it off to his teammate.
Moral doing the same thing on the other end. Unfortunately, it was a charge called on Benza Benahar.
So the breaks of the game going to the side of Manila.
Oh, it was actually on Kenji Moral.
Oo.
And he's fouled out.
And that is a double black eye para dito sa Pampanga, because Moral is one of their best decision makers, if not the best. Kaya they need him dito sa endgame.
He's been their best player. No less than that. $94-88, a minute and 16. That call might have just changed the outlook of at least the last minute and 16. This is such a crucial possession for the Manila Pirates.
A conversion here will put a lot of pressure on Pampanga.
Here's the three-pointer, and that is good, courtesy of Kainas Humadi.
And big-time players take big-time shots. Kainas Humadi, despite struggling, scoring off that corner three-pointer.
It's 94-91. 1 minute to go. And again, no more Kenji Moral for Pampanga. There's the drive. Ocampo converts.
Ocampo silencing the crowd of Manila with that layup. So what a ball game we're having here.
96-91. 47 seconds remaining. Humadi again. Pass to the middle. They go to Nadalo, who scores 2 more points. 3-point game with 40 seconds to go.
And as you see there, Nadalo, talagang buong buo yung puso in trying to score for his team.
Back up to Gonzalez. Michael will use the screen. No, he did not. Instead, he slipped. And here comes James Nodalo. Almost a turnover. James recovers. He could not score. Down to 21 seconds. Oh, Tulabut. Another turnover. The lead is only 3 points. And there's a man on the floor. That's Kena Sumadi. This will basically be a timeout for Manila, but they're gonna have to wish that Humadi will be okay.
And looks like they're gonna need to replace him here. But what a sequence, ano, palitan.
Oh yeah. They're gonna need him, especially if they're or if they will be looking for a three-pointer here. Let's see what happened. That's 2 straight turnovers committed by Pampanga,
ayun.
and then lumanding no si Tulabut kay Humadi.
Naatrasan. It might have extended his knee.
Hyperextended.
Oh, hyperextended. I
Now,
felt that from here.
hyperextensions, they're not usually too major that will cost you a ton of games, but can it cost Humadi the last 15 seconds of this matchup?
Well, right now, you can see him walking on his own, pero medyo inaalalayan niya.
Oh. So, we're down, or possibly down 2 stars in Kenji Moral and Kena Sumadi. Manila is looking like they will proceed without Kenas. Oh, you can see the frustration in the face of Kena Sumadi. He's been playing well, very determined in this game. He hasn't had the best shooting percentage for Kenas, 6 out of 22, but his determination on the court, his ferocity has dominoed onto his teammates, leading to this comeback.
Yeah, the confidence to take that corner three-pointer, no? Despite you knowing na medyo down nga yung numbers mo ngayon. That really speaks about the character of Kena Sumadi.
Manila has outscored Pampanga 26-19 in this game, or in this fourth quarter, and they trailed by as many as 13. Now Humadi will take a breather. So all eyes are definitely on James Nodalo. There he is. Nodalo is the leading scorer with 32 big points in this game for Manila. Can they go to him? Sideline inbound, 15 seconds to go. Nodalo almost lost space, and it is an out-of-bounds sequence.
A big stop for Pampanga and a dangerous place to be in for Nodalo, that he was beside that sideline in the air. So
yeah, he did step out of bounds, which is usually a common mistake here in the Villar Coliseum because of the color of the sideline. But it looked to have been some awareness displayed by James. Unfortunately, he just really wasn't able to control his balance.
And also the defense of Pampanga, alam nasa kanya papunta. So there were 2 guys trying to cover him.
And so, Manila will have to pray for another stop here. Down by 3 with 14 seconds to go. That means there will be no more shot clock regardless of the inbound.
And Manila right now has a foul to give. Meron pa sila. Oh.
Dalawa pa nga.
Yeah, so this is sometimes a working to your disadvantage while you preserve your fouls.
Sideline inbound here to Labut. And the rest of Pampanga again will have to take good care of that basketball. They have 26 turnovers already in this game. Sideline, Tulabot looking for a teammate. Abenohar gives it back. Tulabot inside. 9 seconds here, and again, Manila still had foul to give.
And Pampanga was able to waste at least 5 seconds in that last possession.
That's right.
9.4 seconds. Game time.
So Manila ngayon, they'll try to go for that steal. Pag wala, a quick foul.
Another foul. So that's 5 team fouls now. for Manila. Which means free throws na tayo para sa Pampanga. Their free throw shooting, 16 out of 24 today so far. Ocampo will be shooting 2 here. Chester is 2 out of 2 from the stripe so far. The first one is a miss. We have 8 seconds remaining. 96-93. Second one for Mr. Ocampo. That's good for Chester. Manila will have to play quick. Down by 4. Nadalo. Triple team. Forward pass. Peña. No foul, and that will do it. We're down to the last second. Pampanga's just going to have to play honest defense here. Can't afford to commit a foul and give up a 3. That was a risky one if you think about it. And so that will do it. Pampanga will escape in our 16-under matchup for the Giant Lanterns against the Manila Pirates. What a scare that was in the 4th frame.
And this game really lived up to its billing. No? Sinabi natin, it's gonna be a close game, and true enough, itong parehong kupunan na to, talagang refusing to give up. It was just the Pampanga getting those necessary baskets and stops at the end of the ball game.
And now we present to you our Atlantis 88 move of the game. The feed at the last second by James Nadalo onto his big man Prince Joseph de los Santos. That was a part of their supposed comeback. Unfortunately, they lost. Kenas Humadi at the end, just after Kenji Moral fouled out for Pampanga. And so the Giant Lanterns will hold on after losing the 4th quarter by 6 to Manila. Pampanga will go up to 3 wins and 0 losses in the 16-under division. Kabila naman, Manila goes down to 3 wins and 3 losses. But that was great mastery, by the way, from both coaches and the players as well. I'm sure you want to give shout-outs to a couple of individual performances.
Well, ito nga si James Nadalo, no, really playing big for Manila. 32 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Also si Kenas Humadi, 24 points. But really, Pampanga, yung kanilang offensive power, they had 4 guys in double figures. That's Benojar, Season, Dizon, and Moral.
And of course, our Atlantis 88 player of the game is now with Daphne Cristobal. Daphne, take it away.
Kenji Moral, our Atlantis 88 player of the game. Congratulations to you and your team, Kenji. In the last 1 minute, wala ka doon. Na-fouled out ka na. So anong nararamdaman mo na nakuha nyo pa rin yung panalo kahit wala ka?
Yun lang po, napakalaking tiwala ko po sa mga teammates ko. Alam ko po na kaya-kaya nila kahit na wala ako. At makinig lang sila sa coaches namin. Yun lang po.
Kenji, meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan ngayon or batiin?
Unang-una po, magpapasalamat po kay God at shoutout po sa mga sumusuporta sa amin. Shoutout kay Tita Ami Peña and sa mga kaibigan ko sa Pampanga. Yun lang po.
Once again, congratulations, Kenji, and to the rest of Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Back to the panel.
Kenji Moral, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 7 steals. What else impressed you about his game?
Well, aside from these numbers, so makikita mo sa kanya is the maturity. Na makita he's a man among the boys in this age group. So definitely deserving of this Atlantis 88 Best Player Award.
Well, he fouled out, but he was still able to do well enough for Pampanga to have built the lead already. Thank you so much for joining us, folks, for Coach Melo Navarro and Daphne Cristobal. My name is Mix Gomez, and stay tuned for the 18-under division matchup of Pampanga versus Manila.